Hello, I'm Melanie, and this is one of our warning signs. You look after floods, don't you? And we're here to tell you a story. This story is called Georgia and the Girls' Great Weekend Adventure, and it begins like this. It's time for the annual Girls' Weekend. 6 months in the making. It's hard to wrangle friends. Georgia has 3 kids, Annika's always sick, Lynn works weekends, and Fatima's boyfriend's a constant +1. But now the gang is back together again, ready to take on the world and be in bed by 10. They jump in the car on Friday afternoon, only to learn it's meant to rain. Quite a lot, quite soon. They're driving, then thud! Their trip took a twist. From the side of the road, covered in mud, a yellow warning sign appears. It has some advice. Stay informed about riverine flood. If it's going to flood, is it still safe to go?
Yeah, of course. It's just rain. Just ignore it, you know.
The warning sign huffed. It was unimpressed. It had advice to give. It tried its best. Determined to make sure the girls stayed alive. They sure needed help. It'd seen Georgia drive. Morning dawns slowly, their heads full of cheer. After a night full of laughter, their minds not so clear. The girls had planned for a walk after brunch, but the sign knew danger was coming. It was more than a hunch. From yellow it changed to an orange. Watch and act. Water was rising. It wasn't safe. Now that was a fact. Between a headache and avoiding floodwater, Georgia knows they can't go far. The warning told them to move to higher ground. So they did, and found a charming cabin in an unaffected town. A cozy afternoon filled with movies galore, rom-coms, and now a tearjerker. Just one more. As they sat and watched, tears forming, a notification from the Vic Emergency app. Their original destination receiving an emergency warning. The floodwater there was too high and it was too late to leave. Thankfully, they had already moved places. The safest outcome achieved. They now understood the sign's purpose was clear, guiding their safety everywhere in Australia, far and near. So they stayed on high ground until it was their time to go, keeping entertained with movies and informed by radio. The sign kept them safe. They had a good time. Now they knew what to do, rain, hail, or shine. Golly, what an adventure! I'm keen to learn more about warning signs, so I'm ready for my next weekend away. I heard that the warning levels are the same for bushfires, floods, storms, and extreme heat. Well, that makes things easy. You can download the Vic Emergency app or visit emergency.vic.gov.au to find out more. You really did save the day. Don't be modest. Authorised by the Victorian Government, 1 Treasury Place, Melbourne. Spoken by Melanie Zanetti.